What is up, Super Fam and Bro Vengers? Oh, wait. What is up, Super Fam and Bro Vengers alike? I am Sensei Finito, aka Vane Sensei, and welcome to Marvel Bros, where we discuss all things Marvel and everything pop culture. And today we are going to be doing our watch party and review for none other than Daredevil Born Again, Episode 7, and I am so excited to check it out today. I am so hyped to check this out, man. Daredevil Born Again has been so good week after week, and I have no doubt in my mind that this week is going to continue on the hype train, okay? Last week we had a banger two-part episode with episode 5 and episode 6 playing as kind of like telling one story, and I really enjoyed it. Episode 5 was called With Interest. That's where we got to see Miss Marvel's dad pull up. Just, some more of that good crossover goodness that we've been waiting for when it comes to Daredevil and the rest of the MCU that he's been connected to. And then we also got to see in episode 6 him finally don that Daredevil suit again and go and save Hector's niece. I think her name is Angel or Angela, and who I'm hoping becomes the next White Tiger. This show is just jam-packed full of stuff and things and stuff. So I'm excited to get into all of it today, for real, for real. I'm sorry I was a little late here. I was crunching, munching, and lunching, okay? And I low-key thought that they would drop a Superman trailer already, because WB's CinemaCon panel is going on right now, and I thought they would have dropped a Superman trailer by now already, but I think they're already doing animation stuff. They're actually showing a sizzle reel for their animated things. They just did something for the Flintstones and the Cat in the Hat that are going to be animated. That's pretty awesome. I'm excited for that. W Flintstones and W Cat in the Hat. I love both of those, and it's been so long since we've had something like that, so that's a dub for sure. But we got about 6 minutes here until we have the new episode of Daredevil Born Again releasing on Disney Plus. So make sure you guys drop all your thoughts, theories, and questions about Daredevil Born Again in the comment section down below. Oh, baby. That was a crazy. Wait, what? No, that's not real. This isn't real. It's April Fool's Day, so this can't be real. Yeah. Okay. That was an April Fool's Day joke. I almost got bamboozled. Um, I hate April Fool's Day. And I've only started to hate April Fool's Day more like doing this at Marvel Bros. Like, cause they be like over the years they've done some cruel ones. I'm not gonna lie, there have been some cruel jokes that have dropped. Oh, a new Tom and Jerry? Ooh. I didn't see the last Tom and Jerry that was like live action and animation mixed together. Definitely wanted to. Yo, stuff's going crazy. What's good? How you doing, Miguel? How you doing today, bro? Thanks for tuning in with us. I hope you're excited for today's episode. What's up there, Mike Beezy? How you doing, Jeezy? I hope you're having a good one today, bro. Do you think we're gonna see Punisher this episode? I think we could see him again today. I don't know why we wouldn't. Honestly, I don't know why we wouldn't see Punisher again. It is about Punisher time. Oh, they just get an early look at the dynamic duo. That's the stop animation that WB is doing for Robin and Red Hood. Yeah, Dynamic Duo uses purely puppetry animation with beautiful cinematography in the brief footage shown at CinemaCon. That's awesome, bro. That is so cool. I'm not gonna lie, I am really hyped for the Dynamic Duo. I'm the thing that I'm really excited about when it comes to WB and DC is they are not scared to make all facets of media. And I think they're going to be the first ones to put those facets of media in the, what's it called? In theaters. Like, everyone else makes stuff, but everyone doesn't put their things in theaters. Like Marvel stuff, their animation stuff just comes out on TV. Even DC stuff only comes out on TV and streaming platforms and DVD and stuff. So hopefully the DCU will be able to propel us forward in that animation route, because we already know that Paramount is going to be doing that with WB stuff. So hopefully we get more of it. I would love, and then of course Marvel, Sony, they already got it down packed with Spider-Man. But I'm really hoping that it becomes more of like a quote. I don't want to say mainstream, because everyone hates that term, but I do want it to be accepted more as just a valuable storytelling medium, because I feel like people be sleeping on animation, bruh. Like they be sleeping on animation. Some of the best stories that I've ever seen are animated. Like they're like legitimately. So we'll see. I don't like April Fool's Day either. Hey, yo, what's up with Luis? Hope you having a good day, bro. My guy Joseph, I don't know about all. I watched Tom and Jerry. It was cool. T-Pain had a feature in it. What the shit? That's crazy. WB Animation is up now. DC panel will close it out. Oh, okay. So they're going to drop a trailer while I'm watching Daredevil Born Again. That's going to be cool. That's awesome. That means a ton of people are going to be jumping in the chat being like, yo, Superman trailer, did you see it? Oh, dude. How do you feel about the name for Spider-Man 4? I like the name for Spider-Man 4, Brand New Day. I think it works, especially because the One More Day storyline is the one that they used for No Way Home. So going into Brand New Day for the next one, and Brand New Day being the storyline that happens after One More Day, you know what I mean? I think Marvel be trying to cook. Honestly, Marvel be trying to cook with the little things like that, just to kind of give little teases and hints here and there as to what the story might be, and I like this because of that. You feel me? Do you figure deal me, though? Let's close that. We can close that too. That's fine. Yo, 1 minute, chat, until Daredevil Born Again releases. I'm hyped. Make sure you guys drop all your final thoughts, theories, and opinions or questions about this, okay? Drop all your thoughts, theories, and questions for Daredevil. All right, chat. It is 6 p.m. PST, and that means it is time to get into this Daredevil Born Again watch party. Let's go ahead and refresh the page and see if it is there. Yes, sir. 43 minutes, so a little shorter than episode 6, but that's okay. Why is Ryan Gosling there? Oh, never mind. But yeah, we're about to get into it, yo. I hope you guys are ready. I know that I am. Let's see. It's time to get into our watch party and review for episode 7 of Daredevil Born Again. On 3, we will press play and enjoy this episode together. On 3. 1, 2, 3. I am so excited.
I've been thinking a lot about projected personas or masks.
Uh-oh. Yo, what's up with the Nugget? Oh, this is crazy. Oh, snap. Mm. Ooh, he's about to be pissed. Oh, he's pissed. He's pissed. Okay, I will say that was a little interesting. There was some spliced audio or something in that beginning. I don't know if anyone else heard it, but 100% there was some spliced audio or something going on there, and they did a bad cut. Um, I might have been tripping. I might be tweaking. Maybe my PC was buffering or something. But I definitely heard that. Can you believe that DC just took the stage at CinemaCon right when Daredevil started? That is, these things are planned, ladies and gentlemen. They're doing this on purpose. Bro said, so he's back. Yo, what's up, Yenis? How you doing? Hope you're having a good day today. Thanks for tuning in with us. Behind the scenes look at Superman is being shown at CinemaCon. All right, here we go. I'm ready, chat. I hope you guys are ready. Oh, oh. Is she gonna know that that was? Ooh, that was a crazy transition. Oh shit. Yeah, you're dealing with a therapist, bro. She is 100% about to dig deeper. Oh snap. Damn. Damn. You low-key chopped. My brother in Christ. Are you serious? Relax. Oh, oh, oh. Oh. Cherry. Oh. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, spitting. In moments like this, you called me. Spitting. Mm. Who is that? Ooh. Oh my god. Bro been killing hella people, draining their blood by the gallon. That's insane. Right under the police's nose the whole time. That's insane. I wonder if he used his own blood for anything. Hmm. I've been wondering what's been going on with Mrs. Fisk. Did bro lose his accent? What the? Am I? Maybe bro didn't have an accent. Maybe I'm tripping. Maybe I'm tweaking, but I could have swore bro had an accent in the last episode. Ah, don't do it, Vanessa. Oh, well, there he is. Oh, shit. Uh-oh. I'm so nervous, bruh. Uh-oh. I hope it's connected to, like, the blip or something like that, bruh. I'm just talking at this one. Hmm. Oh shit. Uh-oh. Dang. Oh Oh, so bro's been tweaked his whole life. Uh-oh. Oh, she's the muse. Uh-oh. Yeah, you should be nervous, Miss Lady. You know that type of talk ain't good. Oh shit. Um. Oh, oh, oh. Holy shit! This is kind of terrifying. I'm not gonna lie. Oh my god! Ain't no way he about to kill her. Ain't no way he about to kill the doctor, bro. Like, sweetheart, you don't know what he hiding from you, though. Whoa. Oh, shit. Oh. Bro will just drop out of nowhere. Bro has dropped out of nowhere so much. Damn. Oh, yeah, bro can't see. Oh, no. He doesn't know. Oh, that was hard. Bruh got doinked. Oh. Yo, this is insane. Oh. Holy shit. Yo, what's up with Clara? Yo! Oh, shit. What the Dexter? Oh! Damn! Oh! Bro, crashed through that window on demon time. Yo, I was not ready. Oh. Oh. Oh! Oh my goodness! Oh! How the shit? Oh! Oh my god! Holy! Damn, they just got blood laid down. Damn. Holy shit. What an episode, bruh. This has been crazy. Damn. You see the way he was looking at his ring? Oh shit. I was waiting for it. I was waiting for bro to be on Demon Time. She did smack him. Aired his ass out. Whack, 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 whack. She emptied a clip on boy. Matt is creepily good. Oh shit. That's badass. That is a badass shot right there. Damn it, Vanessa. Uh-oh. Oh shit. What is about to happen? Is Kingpin about to rip this dude's head off of his shoulders with his bare hands? Oh my god. That was crazy. Give him the quick. Bruh, that was a solid episode. Ugh. How many episodes do we have of Daredevil this time? I think we have two more, huh? That was a solid one. I'm so surprised that Muse died, like, quote unquote, early. I thought, like, he was going to be, like, a big bad, a little bigger, badder-ish. But at the same time, I also understand, like, take that dude out. Kill him fast. Burn him with fire, you know? Like, bro is absolutely tripping. Oh no, yeah, we do have two more episodes. 8 and 9. Okay. Okay, yeah, this is about to be crazy. So that episode was a banger. I really liked it. I liked Muse a lot. I like seeing like a little bit of the behind the scenes of Muse and like figuring out kind of what made him tick, who he is, getting some of those answers as to you know, why he was able to keep up with Matt with like the fighting and all of that, like that was really dope. It's really dope. Solid episode. I did not know uh what was gonna be going down for real, but damn, I'm so excited that they kind of got all that Muse stuff there. I wish that we could have got an answer to his like quote unquote mutant stuff that was going on, because they definitely at one point were like they said it on the news. It was like, oh, his murals are going up what seems like overnight, and I thought that was gonna maybe be something to do with like his powers or his abilities or something like that. But I guess bro is just a sick ass painter, and that's dope too, because he's just Banksy, literally. You know what I mean? Like, Banksy was, he's just Banksy basically, which I dig. But what if Banksy was a serial killer, which is awesome. Like, that is an awesome take. That's an awesome portrayal, and I think they did a good job with it. Seeing him in this was wild. Like, he was really on demon time. I kind of wish we spent a little bit more time with him being a serial killer. I think that could have gone a long way. Seeing him like this whole setup that he's doing, it would have been awesome to see him do this entire setup to somebody. Like, fold out the thing, do the thing. Like, I think that would have been neat to see him like actually do the whole process at least once. But it's okay that we didn't, you know what I mean? Because what we did get to see was creepy. Because he did drain that one dude. He tried to drain the Yala girl. And now he straight up tortured Matt's girl. And that all is just insane and so creepy, yo. Like, like Muse was about to, yeah, like Muse was about to do some stuff, yo. Like, I don't know, bro. I got real nervous for her, bro. I got nervous, man. Like, I didn't know what was happening. Um, yeah, I got real nervous with him. He was just tweaking, bro. Like, he like got all close, bro. I don't know, bro. He was closing gaps and stuff. I was so happy. Like, they do a good job of making you be like, okay, Daredevil's gonna show up any second or something. Like, they're gonna show up any second, and then that second kind of passes, and then you're like, oh shit, are they not gonna show up? And then boom, they be like, aha, now I'm here. You know what I mean? And I thought that was dope too. I like the way that they were able to do that. And then the fight, bro, the fight between Muse and Daredevil has been dope as hell both times. For real, it's been dope as hell. And I'm here for this, bro. We already know these Punisher cops are about to be, the Punisher Corps are about to be a whole menace for the next two episodes. Like, they're definitely gonna be tripping. So This was a solid episode. I really did enjoy it. I'm excited to see where we go for these last two episodes, with episode 8 being titled Isle of Joy and episode 9 being titled Straight to Hell. So, like, bro, we're in it right now. Let me know what your guys' thoughts, theories, and questions are for Daredevil Born Again episode 7. And let me know how we are feeling, okay? Damn. Whoa. That was a vicious yawn. So, I hope everybody did enjoy that episode. I'm about to get into my overall thoughts and my overall review for this episode right now. And then, yeah, we will get the overall thoughts popping. And then after that, who knows what happens next. Okay. Let's see. I want to get this right here. There we go. We just got done watching. Oh, you know what? Actually, I fumbled the bag there a little bit. Because that doesn't matter anymore. Oh, there it is. Nah, shout out OBS is diabolical. Shout out OBS is diabolical while I'm having OBS problems. You're a menace. You're a straight menace. Shout out OBS is crazy, bruh. Shout out OBS is actually diabolical. All right, here we go. We just got done watching episode. Oh my god! And of course the audio is playing. Jesus. There we go. There we go. We just got done watching episode 7 of Daredevil Born Again, and oh my goodness, I was not ready for what just happened. Muse is a menace as always. Daredevil is really back, and Kingpin is making his way back into the fray too. Games are not being played, and we are at some real high levels of storytelling going on in this show right now. We are now seeing all of the different threads and strands and pieces starting to really come together in this story, and we have 2 more episodes left before we get that cohesive ending for this first season. And man, I will say that I have enjoyed it thoroughly this far. Like, I did not expect any of the things to be going. Like, I'd expected nothing. Literally, I expected nothing that has happened. They've done a really good job, and I think that these next 2 episodes also are going to be bangers. This episode was another banger, but I don't think it's been as much of a banger as like all of the other episodes have been, in my opinion. Like, I wouldn't rate this one as high as some of those other episodes. There were definitely some issues I could hear in the sound design, which was interesting to me during the conversation in Mayor Fisk's office. Just little things like that. But I did enjoy seeing Fisk in all of his Fisk glory, and him really thinking that he can play this side of a politician. But it really does show that he is, well, at least he tried to turn over a new leaf of some sorts. Now whether that worked or not is a completely different story, but he was trying for sure. You know what I'm saying? Like, he was definitely trying to turn over some type of leaf when it comes to not being the normal bad dude that he always is. But when as we continue to go through this series, as we've been journeying through this series, I should say, we've really got a good look at Fisk and what makes him tick. And like in the last episode, seeing him trying to discuss things with all the other, all the other rich people of New York, and him really having to kind of bite his tongue on the things he wanted to say and do, because they was just all being mad disrespectful, because they're like, bruh, money runs things around here, buddy boy, and I promise you, you will not be running anything. All right. But we start this episode off with Angela, I believe is her name, the Ayala girl, basically having visions of what happened between Muse and Daredevil, and it is so sad to see her in this kind of fragile state. And I do think that she might come back and be a more important part, not just in this show, but in the future of the MCU, with things like Champions being on the board to happen. It just makes me feel like Daredevil is going to kind of be the mentor to these younglings that are going to be within the MCU, especially at this street level. And that's something I am definitely down for. But though I just love the way that Daredevil, they transitioned from Daredevil to Matt in the shower. Well, that was a wild sentence, but like that transition to just showing that it's him. He is who he is. You know what I mean? And that is just, bruh. And he's just washing all the blood off from the fight that he's been in. Bruh's bruised to high hell. And it's like, you trying to, how do you explain to your woman that you're a blind lawyer that has bruises like you just got in a street fight? Like, bro, you can't really explain that. It's always funny to see Matt lie because he's a lawyer, so he should be good at it. But whenever he has to lie about being Daredevil or lie about any of that stuff to people he cares about, they always see right through his lies. Daredevil has to get it on. You know what I mean? He gonna do what he do. You feel me? It's just crazy, bro. It's just insane, and I love the way that they even show us that, especially with her being a therapist. Like, there is absolutely no way that she would, is gonna believe his lies. It's like, yo, I know you, bruh. And she know him all right. I'll tell you that much. Oh, she know him. Okay. Yeah, bro, but I really like her character. And the way that her and Matt just continuously have, like, how they have this discussion in the room, and she's like, hey, bruh, what's up with you? Like, you're disappearing, you're going out late at night, you're coming back with bruises, you're beat up. Like, bro, what is this? And he is doing his damnness to try to gaslight, lie, and do all of these things. And she's like, yo, if you don't stop, you're going to tear apart all of your friendships and what we have going on. And he's like, no, yeah, you're right, definitely. And it's like, oh my God, bro. My guy is not, but he got to be, he's the devil of Hell's Kitchen. So he got to keep it honest with himself, if not anyone else, And that's what I like about Matt. And that's what I really like about this scene with Matt and Cherry. I like the way that Cherry is like, nah, bruh, if you want to do this, I'm not about to help you do this. And then he's like, bruh, I remember when you was on the force, you used to call me to help you do this exact thing. Now look at you. Like, bro, that's crazy. And he even had to look at him like, damn, I guess you got a good point. Like, bro, I think the writing has really been good. I think the dynamics between these characters has also been fantastic. Like, every dynamic that we have been every dynamic that we have seen in this show has been really good. Whether that be with Kirsten and Matt and Cherry, Kingpin and Buck, or even I can't think of the woman's name that works for him, but even her and the kid, like all of the character dynamics have really been a pleasure to see within this season. And this window scene with Fisk and Buck is just, I don't know what it is about it, but I really like it. I enjoy seeing Fisk be um like I guess more of, more raw of a character, right? Seeing him really be bothered by things and seeing those things really affect the way he's trying to do things, because it just, something is either just so stupid or it just really irritates the hell out of him. All of that, I just love all of those. I love all those dynamics that they really give to us within this show. They've done like such a fantastic job with it. It's insane. It's really insane. Like, it makes me really excited to watch this show week after week, to be able to see the way that Fisk is going to be reacting to things, the way that other people are also reacting to Fisk, because, bro is crazy. Like, at the end of the day, bro is crazy. And mostly everyone knows that he is off his rocker 98% of the time. And it's just really funny to watch everyone around him wiggle and worm in that dynamic. Even seeing his little protege at the end of the episode kind of take that power that he's been watching from Fisk and utilizing it in his own way. Like, it's been wild, bro. It's just been really wild to see all of these characters and dynamics together. And now I'm really excited to know where we go with Daredevil and Fisk. Like, I mean, it's so smart of Fisk to not talk about Daredevil at all and use it as a way to perpetuate his Punisher core. That is just such a political move that they did with him. And again, loved seeing him like almost squirming with anger while he stands out the window, because he just can't handle all this ignorance around him, and he wants to save the city and this and that. Like, it is a good combination. Something else that I noticed, I don't know why it took me so long to notice, but this cop, I can't think of her name. I'm sorry. I'm terrible with names right after the episode happens. But she's been in this show the entire time, right? And I love that they showed us her in that first episode when she was at the bar with Cherry and they were drinking together, going like at his going away party. And then throughout the rest of the show, she's been used more and more, and we'll probably see her have a bigger presence in the next season also. And all of that, just good vibes all around. Really dope to see these characters come together. It was really nice to see Matt by the Ayala girl's side as she wakes up. Same with when he wakes and then mirroring that with when he wakes up by the side of his girl at the end of the episode. Like, he cares. He saves them as Daredevil, but he's also there for them as Matt Murdock. So bro has really got the best of both worlds right now. But you can only have the best of both worlds for so long. Also, this guy, I might be tripping, but this guy sounded different to me. I don't know what was up with that. I'm gonna have to go back and watch these episodes again. But bro definitely sounded different to me when he first started talking to Vanessa. Like, I don't know what it was about bro. I don't know what it was. I think I thought he had an accent before, and in this episode he didn't. But now I don't know if he did have an accent or if I'm just putting all those other Irish dudes that were in the bank heists, and then I assumed that he had an accent because all of them did. But now I gotta go back and watch another episode with him in it, because bro did not have an accent in this episode at all. Like not a shred of the accent that I thought he had before. So he sounded mad different to me. I don't know if like they went back and post and added an accent to bro's talking, but it just threw me off like completely when I heard him talking, and I don't know that what was up with that. And then there was also a moment in the office with Fisk when he was speaking, and it seemed as if like the audio clip was cut too early, and then it was put into, you know what I mean, put into excuse me, put into the show afterwards. We also get, I think this episode did a good job with payoff for a lot of different things. The payoff for seeing, you know, Heather, the payoff for seeing Heather talking to Muse when she was in that book signing at the beginning of the show is now kind of paying off when we see her talking to Muse, whose name is like Bartholomew or something, and he is quickly shown to be a mother flipping psychopath in every single extension of the word that can hold and carry. Bro was absolutely tweaking out of his mind. We find out that he like did Taekwondo. We find out that he's basically just always been a murderous psycho. And it was really nice to have the duality this time around be between Heather and Fisk rather than Matt and Fisk, right? Like two aspects of Daredevil's life are now like kind of mirroring each other as to where Heather is finding out about who this kid is as Muse at the same time as Kingpin is finding out. And then they put that together, even because we know that Daredevil already found out that Muse is after her, right? So he has a little bit of information that we don't know what that information is yet. So it was cool to see like the reveal of it, of like her being in danger, and then after that to get the pieces of why all those things have been going on up until that point. I thought that was actually a really nice a really different way to do it. I thought that was nice, right? I feel like again, we don't usually get it done that way. We usually get it just occurring differently. So I liked it. I've liked all the reveals and whatnot in this show so far. I think it's been really dope the way that they've handled it with like the sanitation crew and not being able to clean it up. But there's just those little subtleties that I think would have helped some stuff for me in the show when it comes to like world building wise. You know, like hearing more about those paintings from the sanitation workers, maybe having that be a bigger role, because the sanitation worker thing has kind of been an underlying storytelling point for this entire season so far, which I think is actually a really good thing for them to do. I just actually kind of wish we could have spent a little bit more time on that, but I guess that's some of the constraints with having this season go from 18 episodes to 9. Right? Like they probably had a full season of 19 episodes that they wanted to tell these stories with, and they could have let some stuff breathe a little bit more and let other things kind of take a moment. But here they kind of have to go a little bit more rapid fire. So I'm not opposed to it. I just would have liked a little bit more lore behind Muse and what goes on with him and what makes him tick. You know, and like even that bloody nose thing, like there's a lot of stuff that they could have kind of seeded into the story with all of that. And I'm cool with it though. I still like it. I still like this episode. I still like what they did. I thought it was really cool the way he immediately started painting with his own blood. And then she immediately was like, ah, shit. You know, like I like that Heather's not stupid as well. She's not like a damsel by any means. Like she saves herself. She fought back she fought back with all of her strength as well. And you know what I mean? I think all of that works, yo. And then this actor as well does an amazing job of portraying sheer fear in the face of a serial killer. Like that single tear that strolls down her face as he's like, oh no, I know, I can tell by the look on your face. And then he stares at her and he's like, I know the only thing that you can think is, can I get to the door before him? Like, what the fuck? Like, bro, that is creepy, bro. Like, that is creepy. Mad creepy, bro. Bro gave me the creepy crawlies for real. And he had that. I can't think of bro's name. But Evan Peters. Evan Peters, I think is his name. He has that Evan Peters vibe, right? Where it's like, oh, you can. He's creepy, but he also has like that charm to him, to where it's like maybe he's not just creepy, maybe he's a little socially. Nah, bro, he's here. You know what I mean? He's here, and I like that about the Muse character. I kind of wish we got to see this actor more as well, but I'm down for how we got it. I'm really okay with the whole Muse storyline throughout this season. I just wish there was a little bit. Excuse me. I just wish there was a little bit more backstory to his character. I also like that Kirsten is now like on Matt's ass about things too. She's like, "Yo, I want to know what's going on." Cherry is still sticking up for Matt, even though he told him like, "Bruh, I'm not gonna stick up for you." Seeing all these other things that Matt had, not Matt, but the police had, and then all of the work that they were trying to do, I really, really, really enjoy the way that Daredevil is like popping out of nowhere now. Like that shit is so dope. I don't know why I like that shit so much, but he's always just kind of appearing. You know what I mean? In different ways, and they give him that Batman-esque feel to his character of being like, oh, he doesn't know, not he doesn't know, but he's always there, lurking in the shadows, almost. Beautiful points of detail in this episode as well, with Matt not being able to see the paintings, so he didn't know that all those sketches were of Heather. Like, I love that. That's so good. And only once he starts going to the I don't know if that's like clay paint or it's something like that. You use like the clay thing, and then you kind of paint but with clay, and then he's able to like remember the shape of her face from going over the ridges and stuff like that. Like, I love that detail. That is just a hard ass detail of showing how like who Matt Murdock really like. Look at that scene. This scene right here is everything, bro. And then we end it with him hitting bro square in the noggin with the billy club, and he goes night night immediately, bro. Literally, I love it. I love that episode. Hmm. And the thing that I enjoyed towards the end of this episode as well is how they made us sit with Muse for a while. They made us sit with Muse and Heather, and they let that moment get like, this is entirely way too much physical contact. Like, I mean, I know he's about to kill her, but come on, bro. Like, there's nothing good that can come from what we see here. Like, this was I was so disturbed, and I was nervous. I was like, hold on, what's about to happen? Like, what is going on? Because bro is on some creepy shit, and I love how mad he got about the police getting there, bro. And he was like, no, 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 no. And I think he looks so badass with the fit, though. His outfit is so lit. Like the staples, the blood, like all of this looks fire, bro. Everything about Muse looks so dope. I thought we were gonna get a little bit more of his character in this season, though. And unfortunately, we're not gonna. I guess we could get more of him. There's no reason that we couldn't get more Muse. other than, you know, I mean, in flashbacks, or we could see his painting show up a little bit more. I was kind of talking about it earlier, but the way that Muse kind of thinks he won in this moment, and then Daredevil just bursts through the window and starts going crazy on his ass. Boy, he started whooping Muse's dumbass left and right. I mean, the thing that I also like about Muse is Buddy is consistent. He's going for the kill, bruh. Like, Daredevil got to do everything in his power to stop Muse from killing, because that's all he gonna try to do for the rest of the time. He's not even trying to fight back. He's trying to fight. He's trying to kill the person he after, bro. And I like that about Muse, man. I do. I can't lie. He's like, nah, bro, I'm going to get my kill. And that is brutal. And it's also hella creepy. And it's safe to say that if Daredevil did not pull up, Heather would have been dead. Like, look at how long it takes them to breach. These dudes have an entire fight. They are squat. Woo! Yo, the choreography was insane. The Billy Club choreography has been amazing. Like, it's been amazing, bro. Oh, bruh. Like, if Daredevil didn't show up, Heather would have been dead because the cops took too damn long to get through the door. Like, they literally were taking this entire fight. They was trying to breach. Look at bro. Bro is a man on a mission. And then yeet. Bro, I literally had no idea that bro's Billy Club had that type of force, son. I did not know that he could do that, bro. That thing literally pierced through Muse's shoulder, bruh. That is insane. Like, Daredevil whoops his ass as soon as he get a chance. He sits up, he looks at her, he sees the knife, and he's like, bro, I'm going for the kill shot 100%. And Daredevil's like, yo, you don't. And he yanks him back. Oh, he used the grapple. Oh, I forgot the Billy Club has the grapple that comes out on the end. Oh, bro, that's brutal. Straight pierced that man and so told him, sit your dumb ass down, and dragged him across his canvas. I low-key think that Muse's whole plan was to die on this canvas. I don't know if it's with her or without her. I don't know, but it is poetic justice that he becomes the very last mural that is painted, bro. And I love the way that blood just stains his shirt. Oh, buddy. The way the blood stains his shirt and just changes the way he looks, because he has the fake blood that goes from his eyes to the pool on his chest, and then that turns into the real blood that's all that he's covered with from getting the absolute hornswoggle beat out of him. You know what I mean? And then she just airs his dumbass out. Oh, bruh. She was, and then she, like, yeah, poor thing, yo. She just got, I'm so happy she didn't die. I thought it was over for her. I'm not gonna lie to you. I thought she was a goner. I thought Muse was killing her, and I thought Daredevil was killing Muse. So it's nice that we got the double finesse on that. She didn't die, and actually, she kills him. I like that type of finesse because I was 100% expecting her to bite the dust. I thought it was about to be over. You know what I mean? I really did. I thought we was about to be seeing her, and then it was just going to be done, and it was just going to be gone. She was going to be gone. Especially because they made us care about her character so much. Right here, I thought the music was about to start playing. In the arms of an angel. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I really thought was going to happen there. So, I wonder how long. I wonder if she finds out Matt's Daredevil. One of my theories is that, Matt Murdock will be outed as Daredevil before this show is over, and that is one of the ways that he's born again, is because he has to be, he has to come to grips with, that being out in the open and being known. And I had already talked about how I like the fact that Fist is taking this moment from Daredevil, from Heather, from them or whatever, and giving it to the Punisher Corps as a way to be like, my guys are doing a good job, aren't they? And then he's like, and then I like the way that Cole is like, nah, I don't know if I'm okay with this. Like, bro is immediately like, I mean, I'll do it, but I'm not gonna like it. You know what I mean? Like, that's the vibe that he has immediately. But this is just politics. This is just how politics go. Speaking of politics, it was really nice to see little squish like our little squishmallow guy here going absolutely stupid with the politics. And he's like, hey, look, this is what you're gonna do, or your life is just gonna like suck. And she's like, what, are you threatening me? And he's like, no, I would never do something like that. You know, I just want to make sure that you understand that the decision that you make either makes your life significantly better or significantly worse for the foreseeable future. My boy, if that ain't a threat, I don't know what the hell is one. What? How is that not a threat? That is threatening. I feel threatened. I felt threatened for her. But I like his character, bro, and I hope he gets. I want to see him turn up and become evil. I've already said it once. I'm going to say it again. I want him to get the arc that our boy Victor was robbed of. And we're back. My man Daredevil has saved 2 women in the past 24 hours, and they don't even know who he is. I love this show so much. It's like having her wake up and look over, and he is right there, ready and waiting. Of course, he's gaslighting her, which sucks. But, I mean, he got to protect that secret identity, you know? I mean, just imagine being lied and gaslit like that for so long, knowing someone is keeping a secret, trying to figure out what it is, and then they be like, bro, but it was my secret identity. I couldn't tell you. And then it leaves you in that space of like wanting to be mad because you're lied to, but you also understand the reason why the lie happened. So, you know, it leaves you between a rock and a hard place. I think it's pretty, I just think it's solid, yo. This show is just fantastic. I've had such a good time with it week after week. I feel like tomorrow is the finale, but I know it's not, you know? Like, I really feel like tomorrow is the finale. And I think we do a great job of ending this episode on like these 2 notes. On the note of like seeing Kingpin, like it's dope that we end on the note of seeing Fisk being mayor, but then also we see Fisk going back into his ways of being Kingpin, right? Like we get the best of both worlds with it. And that shit is fantastic. Like, Buddy really came in here and thought he was about to do something, and he got straight blitzkrieged. And then my boy is just sitting here eating his food. By the way, mind you, he has 3 plates. Bro has 3 plates. I don't know what bro could be eating that requires 3 plates, but he got them, you know? And he's just sitting here crunching. And this is where we get it realized that Buck isn't just Buck. He's the new Bullseye, basically. Like, that's the way that Kingpin has treated him, and as his new right-hand man, yo, doing the hard things that need to be done and murdering suckers when they step out of line. You feel me? Boss shit. And I absolutely love the way we end this episode with Kingpin just sitting there, and he's like, yo, have Vanessa do this, and it's just letting us know that the man is back. The man, the myth, the king himself is back, and he is ready to make New York great again. Yo, and that's our fade to black right there, yo, and I love it. I love it. This show has been doing a wonderful job. It has me so excited for episodes 7 and 8. Those episodes aren't going to be releasing at once, which I'm okay with. And I hope we get longer episodes for next week and the week after. Don't get me wrong, 40 minutes is a good runtime. But you know, I would 100% like to be in that 58 hour, that hour 50-minute range, like those first two episodes were. The first episode was an hour, the second episode was 50 minutes, the fourth episode was 55 minutes. Like, I would like to get another episode like that for episode 7, and that's possibly where we see Kingpin. I'm sorry, and that's possibly where we see the Punisher come back into the fray as well. So I'm excited for all those things, and I hope you guys are too. So make sure you let me know all of your thoughts, theories, and questions. Oh, today was episode 7. I meant next week is episode 9, and then episode 8, and then 9. Yeah. Let me know all of your thoughts, theories, and questions for Daredevil Born Again, episode 7. I'm so hyped, and I hope you guys are too. Alrighty, let's go ahead and end that recording. And now let's jump into chat. Don't be scared to talk to me, because you know I talk back. I didn't know a thing about Muse before this season of Daredevil, but damn, they killed him off way too quick. They kind of did, but they kind of didn't when he's been a threat this whole time. You know what I mean? It's kind of one of those things to where it's like, bro's been a threat undercover for so long, and none of the police knew about it. And Daredevil came out of retirement, and in one night he found him, and in the second day he took him down. Like, that is crazy. Like, that's crazy. That just shows you how messed up that system is. And I think that's one of the reasons why they had him be like get taken out so fast in that way, is to show that the only reason why he was able to even go to such lengths and be such a predominant serial killer is because there was not a vigilante there to stop him, or basically because there wasn't Daredevil to stop him. Just beautiful storytelling, for real. What up, what up, what up? Yo, what's up to Beast Slayer? How you doing, G? How'd you like episode 7? He was pretty cool, sick, twisted villain. Also, isn't he supposed to be really strong? And I thought Daredevil heightened senses don't work on him. That all that comic stuff is not the same for here, unfortunately. You know, like it's unfortunately they didn't do any of that comic stuff in the comics. Muse is an Inhuman, and that's how he is able to do a lot of the stuff that he does. He's a straight up menace, bro. Like, he is a straight up menace for real. I think, if I'm not mistaken, he's an Inhuman, and he uses Inhuman's blood to do the painting. So, bro is definitely turned up in the comics a little bit more. But, I mean, I understand why they didn't go that route. I think they still managed to make a really compelling character out of Muse regardless. It was just that I think some of those scenes, we should have saw him as her client, or just him as Muse more. That's the one thing I will say. We did need to see a little bit more of him. Cold North was kind of messing with Fisk, lying about who really stopped Muse. Like, he acted a bit nervous about that decision. Yeah, he did, Terrell. I agree. I agree completely, bro. He was like, I don't know. But you are the president, or you are the mayor, so I guess. Muse got his ass whooped. Oh yeah, this time around, bro, got his ass whooped. Like, I loved the way that he gets so tunnel vision though with his kill. I'm not gonna lie. Like, he gets like hunter vision, or like serial killer vision for real, because he's just like, bruh, I will murder. You shall die. And that really be having me cracking up, bruh. Like, I be cracking up off of Muse. Like, the last week, he was trying so hard to kill Angela, bruh. Like, he was trying so hard to kill her. I could not believe it. I was like, bro, what the hell is up with this dude? Why is he trying so hard, bro? Like he was not letting it slide. He was gonna do literally everything he could to kill her. Um, Angela Del Toro. That's what her name is. Damn, I could not think of Angela's name. It was sick and ironic how Daredevil painted that canvas with Muse's own blood. Facts, bro. That was so cool. Like that was so cool that that happened. Like that was so cool, bro. I love it. They did a really good job with that one, bro. Oh baby. That's crazy. Crazy what I just found. That's insane. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. That's awesome. Okay, bet. But yeah, yo. A great episode today. When Muse still went after her with his knife and Daredevil shot him and hit him with the get over here. Yeah, bro. That was so lit. That was so lit. Like that shit was so lit. Like I could not believe that. Just thought Muse was way more powerful. He is. He is more powerful. He has abilities and shit, if I'm not mistaken. Like he has a power set. But they just didn't do that for his character here in the MCU. And again, I think that makes sense. There aren't any Inhumans, so they would have to like make him a mutant or an enhanced individual. And I think they're gonna try to stay away from stuff like that as long as they can. Greetings from Malaysia. Yo, what's up with it? How you doing, Malik? Hope you're having a good one. Thanks for tuning in. Oh, all you guys had a good time with tonight's episode of Daredevil. Let's get a 1 in the chat if you appreciated Daredevil Born Again episode 7. Let's get a 2 in the chat if you did not like it. Let me know how you guys are feeling in the comment section down below. Damn. Yo, yeah, but Muse was a menace tonight, bruh. Muse was a straight up menace. I'm excited for. I hope we get Punisher next week. I would like to see Punisher, and I would like to see White Tiger in some way. I would like to see the White Tiger mantle be passed down. I think that would be nice. Damn. Because Punisher is gonna be on Demon Time once he finds out that that task force that Fisk has are all the fake Punishers. Bro's not going for that at all. Like, bro is not about to be feeling that in any way, shape, or form. You know, he's just not. So I don't know where that goes from. I don't know where we go from here in the rest of this season, but regardless, I'm hyped for it, yo. But with all that being said, I appreciate each and every one of you guys for tuning in and vibing out with me today. It has been yet another grand episode of Marvel Bros that I am happy to share with all of you lovely dudes and dudettes for sure. Daredevil Born Again has been a crazy show. Next week is episode 8, and I am pumped for episode 8 for real. It's going to be fantastic. I really hope we get more Daredevil. I don't know what's going to be going down, but we're hyped, yo, nonetheless. So if you haven't already, make sure you drop a like and a share on the stream because it helps out tremendously. You can also follow me on social media at Sensei Finito to save the day with all my thoughts, theories, and opinions on whatever particular thing I may be partaking in at that particular time. You can also follow us on social media at Marvel Bros to save the day with all things Marvel and everything pop culture. And as always, I appreciate each and every one of you, and I hope you all have a fantastic rest of your day. As I always say, stay awesome, stay nerdy, and don't forget to stay marvelous. Excelsior.
If you guys would like to support Mark Bros, all you gotta do is visit our website at www.markbros.com and buy some merch. Represent the superfan. Or you can join our Patreon to get early access to content, patron-only scoops, giveaways, private Q&As, and those sacred watch parties. We appreciate you guys. We'll catch you later. Excelsior.
On today's pop culture news update.